Since the book chat series is over for now, let's get back into the swing of things with a topic that's non-controversial and sure not to generate any bad feelings: immigration. Now, depending on if someone is on the left or the right, they probably view immigration differently. But one thing that everyone can agree on is that for the past couple decades, nobody has liked how American immigration works. Why is that? To start off with, immigration law in America is federal law. The consequence of this is that when it comes to immigration, we're forced into this national level, federal politics focused, hate-filled fight just in order to be able to decide who we do and do not want to live in our own communities. Localism's pitch is that a lot of these problems could be fixed if we turned the pyramid of preemption upside down and gave local governments more say in immigration policy. Now, this doesn't mean creating an immigration bureau and a system of immigration courts in every single local government. Instead, what localism envisions is keeping the current federal apparatus around immigration in place, but giving local governments the ability to say how and when that apparatus will interact with communities. The appeal to liberals of these reforms is pretty obvious, especially in this political moment. Under localism, you could choose to pass a law that said no member of ICE or any other part of the federal immigration apparatus could step foot into your community without a warrant demonstrating that an immigrant had committed some kind of violent or other crime. You could even choose to make it so that ICE couldn't come into your community at all, if that's what you wanted to do. If you're a Republican, you're probably wondering, why the hell would I want to do any of this when it's my guy at the top finally doing all the things on immigration that I've been wanting my politicians to do for ages? But that won't always be the case. And there's been instances in the recent past where the federal immigration apparatus reached out to stifle attempts at the state and local level to see conservative policies expressed towards immigration. This includes stuff like Arizona attempting to build makeshift border fences using shipping containers, and Texas trying to create a dual system of immigration enforcement at the state level via laws like SB 4. The Biden admin sued in both of these cases in order to stop what was going on. Now, localism doesn't necessarily view these Arizona and Texas efforts favorably. After all, they were imposed from above by the state government rather than by local governments leading the charge. However, they are still useful examples that show when conservatives attempt to enact immigration policy locally on the ground rather than nationally, if the federal immigration apparatus is controlled by liberals, that apparatus will reach out and stop people from making their own decisions about who should be able to live in their communities. If you're a conservative, is that really the system you want? One where you have to sit around and wait for daddy federal government to be controlled by the right people so they can ride in like cavalry over the hill and come save you? Or would you prefer one where you have more of a say in the level of government that's closest to you about how immigration should work?